Well, welcome back to another recap of Love After Lockup. I'm your girl Nene, and this is going to be the review for season 3, episode 36, and I got notes right here. Sugar Daddy or Boyfriend. First off, I don't understand what is happening. It was a lot that happened, and I could talk about the unnecessariness, which I can, but I'm just gonna focus on some of the bigger parts for this episode. So, the biggest part for me was the fact of um, Brittany's confession to her family. I can understand that you're wanting a certain type of person for your child. Okay, I have a son. He is 22. I'm sorry, forgot his age. He is 22, and I would want him to be with a certain someone. Okay, I would want him to be with someone that's kind, God fearing, not a Jezebel, a thought, anything of that nature. Um, if they had a past and they're trying to make a change in that past, I don't want him or myself to judge that person for the decisions that they have made. Now, would I want him to be with someone that's incarcerated or have been incarcerated? No. But the way that the family was coming off was very judgmental and condescending. Um, but to me, it sounds like pretty much Brittany has done this before, because I don't know if y'all caught it, but I caught where the mom said again. Like, you're going through this again. So I don't know if she's dated an inmate. She might have dated someone that was in that lifestyle, or maybe she dated someone who wasn't, as the father said, a regular person. Um, but yeah, I'm noticing this season it's a lot more of the women who have a lot going for themselves. Like Brittany comes from a very middle class family. Um, as you can see, all her family is there. I don't know if that's her sister, her cousin. I'm gonna need her to shift that wig just a little bit, because it was like right here, like right here, like near your eyebrow, and your hairline starts like right back here. So I digress. I'm not here to judge. Just pull the wig back a little bit. Just snatch it back. Just pull it back from the back. Just and just shift it. But um, that was pretty much it from Brittany. It was mostly just telling her family. Now the thing that got me is the fact that she told her family that he would have to, when he first gets out, um, go to a halfway house, and then after that, she went on to say that he was going to stay at the father's house. But I'm lost, because I could have sworn she said that he was going to be coming to her house. So I'm not too sure. I'm a little confused about that. Um, Also, let's talk about Lisa and Stan. Stan is the one with the bad toupee. Okay. He's pretty fit. He's in his 60s. He got a little bit of money. Um, he's looking good for his age. And the reason why he's looking good for his age to me is because he's a white man. Okay. Wahito. A shout out to Kev on stage. Who has money. So I don't think he would look bad. But it was weird. First of all, him sitting on the couch and feeding his cat. Him and his cat have a weird relationship, and he was giving me a little bit of R. Kelly vibes. Just a smidge. It was a little weird when Brit, Lisa was talking to him, and she was like, "When are we going to go back to your basement?" He was like, "I love to take you down to my basement." As he was eating off his charcuterie board, I don't know how you pronounce it, but he was eating some salami, okay? All types of creepiness, okay? All types of bodies buried in the basement. Like, this wasn't even 50 Shades of Grey. This was like fuchsia color. Like, this was just weird and awkward and nasty. And just to think about him and his raw chicken chest up on somebody just hunching. That ain't even sex, that's hunching. Just hunching on her with his sweat, and then his wig just being cocked to the side. Ugh. And then the cat just watching. It just gave me creepy vibes. But I don't understand what he don't get about this. She is using you, sir. Because towards the end, and I'm doing couple by couple instead of doing the whole show. I'm just gonna talk by couple by couple. At the end, she came up with some fabricated story about her brother got arrested and his bond is $30,000 and nobody's willing to help, and she done told Stan that she comes from a line of criminals and her family has never been there for her, and blah 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 blah. And mentioned it to Stan and said, yeah, he's $30,000. Do you think we can help him? What do you mean we? We who? Baby, you behind bars. You ain't got no job. What you about to put on? You about to put some on his commissary? You about to give him some extra cigs? What you finna do? Some ramen noodles? What you mean we? He the one that got the money. So what you mean we? You meant to say, hey, can you get my brother, aka really my dude, out of jail? Because that's who I think it is. I do not think her brother is locked up. I think it's her real dude that she's really with, and she really want to get him out, and they trying to scam him. He's giving me all types of sugar daddy vibes. He got his Hugh Hefner jacket on. He got the toupee, which I just want to understand, like, how long is it? Like, it comes all the way down, but then it's like your hair is right here, and it's silver. Like, why don't you get your hair right here in the nape dyed black, and so it can match your toupee? Like, why does it look like curtains on your head? Like, I don't understand. But he went, and first off, he was talking to his friends and everything, and he was sitting there saying how, or no, she was on the phone and she was saying that she looked like a dude and that she looked like more like her brother or anything, like something like that. And so he took it upon himself to go and get units. Okay, now looking at these, they look like human hair. They do not look cheap. Okay, they had Starkeisha, whatever her name is. I am so sorry, that is racist, but the young lady's name, I don't know. Diane. Let's call her Diane. And she is the sales lady, and she is showing him the different wigs or whatever. And I think he got like 3 or 4. But he just picking out wigs. And she was talking about for different role plays and all of that. But he's saying she needs this regular because she's saying she looked like a boy. But, sir, I don't think you're a good person to pick out wigs, because the wig you have on your head looks like a dead raccoon. So I don't think you should have been the one that was picking out a wig. I think we should have got somebody else, like maybe Nene from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Maybe somebody from Instagram. Okay? Luscious Hair. Somebody. Like, you could have went to a beauty salon or a beauty supply place and got somebody to get it. Like, first of all, I think it's admirable that you wanted to get her a wig. But for it to cost for 3 of them $1,300, and she's just getting out. I mean, you could have went to a beauty supply. I know that they got a beauty supply named Angie. Or every neighborhood got an Angie's, if you're going to the right neighborhood. A Beauty and More, a CC Beauty, Kim Lee's Beauty. Like, you could have went to a beauty supply place, got you a good old synthetic, got a couple of synthetics. Okay, she just getting out. Why are you spending all of this on a? First of all, you didn't even get wigs, you got units. Okay, units cost more than a wig. A unit is a good $200-300. Some of them could cost $1,300 by itself. Why are you getting her performance wigs, performance units, when you could have went down there and got her a couple of good synthetics for a good $19.99? Okay, I mean, they're kind of flammable, so don't have it near open fire. But I mean, that would have been good enough. I don't understand. That's neither here nor there. That's your business. But child, I don't understand. He paid $1,300 for a girl that's coming out of jail that says she look like her brother. Like, I don't understand. So you I I'm I'm gonna leave that alone. Uh I forgot the other girl's name. I'm gonna have to start giving these people nicknames because I do not remember their names. What is it? Lieutenant girl. What is her name? The one. I'm just gonna call her Lieutenant girl. And I'm so sorry. I apologize for that because that is so rude and so mean and so nasty. But I don't remember her name. Pickle girl. Anyway, her and her guy. They are basically seeing each other. They're getting excited. They finally got to see each other. She had that stupid pickle outfit on. And he was like, why are you dressed like a pickle? And she was like, because I'm kind of a big deal. I mean, that was too corny for me. I just couldn't. I wish I would. I wish I would go pick somebody up from jail. And they ain't seen a woman since a month of Sunday. Matter of fact, they haven't seen me in a while. And I am the wife. I'm looking for my notes to try to find her name. And I am his wife. And you think I'm going to sit there and come with a pickle? I'm going to wear a pickle outfit. What is her name? Lord Jesus, I feel so bad that I do not remember her name. That is so sad. Anyway, so they go, they're happy. He's basically saying he hasn't been with a woman in a while. That it might be like feeling like a reborn virgin or something like that. They went out to dinner. She gave up her whole career for him. I really hope that works out for her, because this, I mean, your whole career, everything, your career, like, nobody's worth that. But they're getting to know each other. They're at the diner. He's basically just saying, it feels good to be out. And that's one thing when, first get out, they're Courtney. I could not remember her name. One of my good friends' name is Courtney. For years, my mom called her Savannah because she's from Savannah. I digress. But why couldn't I remember her name was Courtney? Courtney and Josh. I guess they're going to be the non-factors on the show, because I really don't remember her name. But the fact that, she really is into him. And that's beautiful. But I just hope it works out for them. The sad thing is that, again, he can't be with her. So I think they're just going to be able to stay. I think he can quarantine at her house. I think that was what happened in the last episode. And I think that's what's happening again. He could quarantine for like 14 days. And then after that, he has to go to his halfway house. But that's it for them. But the one I want to get to, the one I'm really trying to figure out what is wrong with him, like why, is Deontay and Nicole. That's Nicole with 2 L's. That should let you know right there. Liar, liar. That's what them double L's is standing for, Deontay. You are doing the most. You have $1,000. You you humping piece of plastic for her. Uh, you bought her a whole lot of stuff, and you got in your car in the wee of the night. I mean, it was dark out. I mean, like dark, dark, like Nightmare on Elm Street dark. Like somebody can come up and pop out the woods and get you dark. And you got in your car and drove however far you went and stood outside waiting for her, looking like all of a stalker. Like, you know who he reminds me of? And I do not mean no disrespect. And I'm so sorry. Because I'm not trying to say I am the finest person on earth. Okay? I do look good or decent to somebody out there. There's always somebody out there for someone. But if he don't give me little Daryl vibes, like, bless his heart. Like, that's all you want to say to him is, bless your heart. Bless your heart. You go out there, you look at fake cotton diesel. You like, I'm going to see Nicole. And I'm going to pick up my Nicole. I can't wait for her to come here. He sound like a low-budget DC Young Fly when he said to, bring your ass here, girl. Oh, I can't wait to see my Nicole when she come, and we're going to be together forever, and I love her. He sounded like he was giving his first communion on Easter Sunday speech. Like, oh, it's not going to work out for him at all. Oh, it's not going to work out for him at all. It's not going to work out. It's not. But he's standing outside waiting for her, and got the back seat filled with everything he done bought. He done bought her a lot of stuff. Gets there, he's panting, he's giving me Love After Lockup. It was Shane, and I can't think of the other girl. To me, she looks like a fake Kardashian with the blonde hair. She gives me Kardashian vibe. But she was outside, just standing there waiting. And waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for him. But the difference is she was playing Shane. He's playing himself because she is not into you like that. She is using you. You spent, first of all, you're a welder. And you spent you said to your mom like it was $20, $30. Oh, I spent like 20, 30,000. Thousands, which is someone's yearly salary. What are you doing? What are you getting? Like, somebody explain to me. Like, what are you giving them or sending them for that amount of money? I'm not understanding. 30,000. 30. Now, don't get me wrong. I have put money on books. I have no problem with that. Okay? But it ain't been no thousands. It's been 100. Ain't been no thousands. And I'm trying to figure out where you getting this money from that you could do thousands. Like, what are you buying? Like, what are you getting? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, it's not that much ramen noodles. I mean, are you buying them Uno cards? I mean, you're not buying liquor. Like, are you helping? Are you giving them money and they put money on their boyfriend or girlfriend that's locked up with them on the books? Because truth be told, let's be real about it. They ain't saying nothing about the dudes, but the show knows how the women in there be having girlfriends, full-fledged relationships. I think every last one of the females that's been on the show has had a girlfriend, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I don't know if that works for the men. Maybe the men don't want to show, but I just don't understand. But yeah, this episode was just pretty much just a continuance of the first one, just trying to build it up more. I am doing this review late, as you could tell. I was handling some personal stuff, so that's why this is late. But tonight's episode was a whole lot more than last week. So I know this one's kind of boring. and I apologize for that. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on the second episode that I watched this evening of Love After Lockup, and check that video out. Also, please, 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 I am not only going to be doing this review, I'm going to be getting better. I'm going to try to put them up, if not the night of, the next day. Not trying to get it no later than 24 hours. But I will start doing review on one of the most ratchet shows ever, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So I will start doing those reviews. That is coming out, this Monday? So I'm going to be trying to do that Monday night. So, but let me know what you think. Leave your comments of how you feel about this cast. Also, please, if you could, like, share, subscribe, put a notification on for the 4 viewers that I have, 4 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. I don't know if I have 4 subscribers. I probably have more or less. I don't know. But anyone who's subscribing to me, thank you for subscribing to little old me. Somebody you don't even know that's trying to give you comical commentaries. But go ahead, just like, share, subscribe. Thanks.